If you've been sitting on a business idea, Shopify makes it easy to make it happen. Everything you need to start selling is included and ready from day one. From the moment your first customer is ready to pay, Shopify Checkout helps more of them finish their purchase. And when they come back, their details are already saved. One tap and they're done. It's my favorite thing about shopping with Shopify. When Shopify handles the setup and checkout, you have more time to focus on growing your business, and Shopify gives you the tools to do it. Shopify powers millions of businesses worldwide, from household names like Mattel and Gymshark to small businesses just getting started. With Shopify, nothing stands between your idea and a real business. So go make it one. Start your free trial at shopify.com/DCR. That's shopify.com/DCR. Start your free trial at shopify.com/DCR. Crypto never sleeps, and now you can trade the biggest moves in crypto markets on Kalshi. From Bitcoin price milestones to Ethereum predictions and major crypto headlines, Kalshi lets you trade the probabilities in real time. For example, Bitcoin is currently trading at 9% to finish above 75,000 by the end of June, meaning a $100 trade pays out $1,111 if it happens. On Kalshi, you're trading against peers in a live market, meaning there's no house, and as the probability changes, you can buy in and out of your position. For a limited time, download the Kalshi app and use code DCR to get $10 when you trade 10. KALSHI Kalshi. Trade on anything. 18 and up only. Restrictions and eligibility requirements apply. Event contract trading involves risk and may not be suitable for all investors. Prices, values, and available markets may differ from those mentioned. For more information, see kalshi.com/regulatory. It's 8 a.m. Eastern, July 8th, and this is your daily crypto report. Bitcoin is up slightly at $62,234. Ethereum is up slightly at $1,746. BNB is up slightly at $565.
Are all batteries the same? That's like asking if all soccer players are the same. Take Messi, the most decorated player ever. Is there any other player who has achieved that? No, just him. Now take Duracell. Is there any other battery with power boost ingredients inside? No, just Duracell. Remember, goats only trust goats because they're built different, and Messi only trusts Duracell.
We are live from Freddy's house.
Guests are gathering around the TV, even with a big storm outside.
Are we worried about the fee?
No, they have Xfinity Wi-Fi.
Get reliable fiber-powered gig Wi-Fi with Peacock included to stream the beautiful game this summer. Xfinity. Imagine that. Restrictions apply. New gig internet members only. Speeds vary. Use of fiber coaxial cable. Peacock offer for Peacock Premium with ads currently $10.99 a month value. Activation required to access content. Terms apply. Peacock must be activated within first 90 days. Manage existing subscriptions to avoid multiple charges. Third-party subscriptions continue until canceled.
BNB Chain is building a new Layer 1 blockchain for agentic trading, aiming to deliver a near centralized exchange feel on-chain with sub-50 millisecond transaction pre-confirmation and sub-1 second finality while preserving self-custody and transparent settlement. The chain will sit alongside BNB Smart Chain with testnet planned for late 2026 and mainnet targeted for early 2027. BNB Chain says the new chain is meant to complement BSC rather than drain its liquidity, with BSC acting as the settlement hub, a native bridge connecting the two, and BNB serving as the shared asset across the stack. Well, Kraken parent company Payward won a $22 million arbitration award against former auditor Mazars USA after suing the firm for abruptly abandoning a nearly finished Kraken audit during the 2022-23 Operation Choke Point 2 period, when crypto companies say U.S. regulators informally pressured banks and service providers to pull away from the industry. Payward says Mazars walked despite having no disputes with Kraken management, no integrity concerns, and no fraud findings, leaving the company with reputational damage and years of legal costs to clear its name. The Payward co-CEO framed audits as essential infrastructure for crypto firms because banking relationships, licenses, counterparties, and regulators all depend on them. The post ties Mazars' withdrawal to broader regulatory pressure, including January 2023 guidance from the Federal Reserve, FDIC, and OCC warning banks about crypto exposure, FDIC letters telling banks to pause or avoid crypto activity, and SEC actions under Gary Gensler, including the agency's case against Kraken, which was later dropped after Gensler stepped down. Mazars had already been retreating from crypto in 2022, including halting crypto proof of reserves work, but Payward argues its exit still caused real harm. Well, India's central bank is again pushing for a crypto policy leaning towards prohibition, with the Reserve Bank seeking to bar banks and financial institutions from holding, trading, or otherwise gaining exposure to crypto assets and privately issued stablecoins, according to Reuters. The RBI warned that foreign currency-backed stablecoins could threaten India's monetary sovereignty, while rupee-backed stablecoins could cut into government revenue from issuing fiat and add financial stability risks during market stress. India's tax department is also worried about enforcement. Officials said overseas exchanges, private wallets, and rupee-denominated peer-to-peer trades make it harder to identify beneficial owners, track taxable income, and recover taxes. Well, a federal judge denied Kalshi's bid to stop New York from enforcing its gambling laws, while Kalshi's lawsuit against the New York State Gaming Commission moves forward, ruling that New York's laws are not preempted by the Federal Commodity Exchange Act. Judge Annalisa Torres said Kalshi had not shown it was likely to win on the merits, noting that gambling regulation is a traditional state power and that the CEA does not leave no room for state oversight in this area. The court also said Kalshi could seek a New York gambling license and that having to comply with state gambling rules is an added requirement. The broader fight also includes the CFTC suing New York in April to assert federal authority over event contracts. Despite the legal pressure, Kalshi remains the world's largest prediction market by trading volume. And finally, KOR Protocol raised a $7.5 million Series A at a $100 million valuation as it works to build an on-chain clearinghouse for creative assets like music and film. Built on Coinbase's Layer 2 blockchain, KOR helps creators register works on-chain, verify ownership, route assets to labels, agencies, brands, curators, and platforms, and enable programmable stablecoin payments like USDC splits when work is licensed, remixed, used in campaigns, or otherwise monetized. The company says it is not building a new chain, but instead wants to plug into existing infrastructure. CEO Riddy Quinn framed the platform as a way for artists to turn audience momentum into distribution, partnerships, and sustainable revenue earlier in their careers. That's all for us today. Visit us at dailycryptoreport.io and listen to us everywhere else you podcast under Daily Crypto Report.
There are a bunch of ways to prevent crime that no one is talking about, like how wind direction can make your community more violent or peaceful, and how GLP-1 meds could reduce felonies. This is Fighting Crime, where we ask the big questions. What if we've been having the wrong conversations about crime?
Two policies, ban the box and clean slate, don't seem to be helping, even though they sounded like they should or they would.
I'm your host, Christina Quinn. I'm going across the country from prisons to universities, police chiefs to inmates, to look at the evidence and question everything we think we know about how to make America safer.
Economists think a lot about how people respond to incentives. If we want to reduce crime and change behavior, we need to increase the costs or reduce the benefit.
Join us as we figure out new ways to fight crime and be prepared to think differently. Fighting Crime. Listen or watch on Apple Podcasts, YouTube, and Spotify.
Lee C. Camp here. If you've been enjoying this show, I think you might enjoy my podcast, No Small Endeavor, produced by Great Feeling Studios and PRX. No Small Endeavor explores what it means to live a good life. We sit down with courageous, impassioned people like actor Martin Sheen or civil rights hero James Lawson to ask what it means to live a life worth living. Follow No Small Endeavor wherever you get your podcasts. Living a good life is no small endeavor, and we would love to help.